This is Jonny Rants from Crash Load Gaming coming at you live. Oh wait, fuck, we're not live. Play my intro. So, today I want to talk to you about the PlayStation Plus price increase that is going live on September 22nd, 2016. First of all, the increase, for those wondering, is going from $49.99 per year to $59.99 per year for those in the US, and it's going from $49.99 to $69.99 for those of us in Canada like myself. But who the fuck cares about Canada? Let's start with some facts and some history about PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus started out in June of 2010, and it was originally just a service that Sony offered that was optional. You didn't need it for online play, but it gave you discounts and free games every month, and they kept cycling. You know, Xbox Live existed, but you didn't get any games for it. You just paid for the online. But then that all changed when the PlayStation 4 came around, and Sony made PlayStation Plus mandatory to play online in a similar fashion to Xbox Live. However, they still kept the free games part of it. Even though I was initially 100% against having to pay for online for my PlayStation experience, the fact that they basically upped the ante and said, hey, well, you're not just going to get online, you know, you're also going to get some games. I mean, sure, the quality or the, you know, the whether or not they're AAA first-party titles is kind of debatable sometimes, but the fact of the matter is they upped the ante and they made it so whether Sony did that or whether they were pushed to do it because of consumer demand, I got to give them props for that, and that is a very good thing. I think consumers should always continue to push for better content. They should push for more content. They should push for more value in their games, in their services, and in everything. But I draw the line at bitching. Anyway, Xbox Live is currently the price of $59.99, which it has been since 2010. That is why I am not crazy on my mind right now about this price increase, is because Sony's basically bringing their price up to match market demand, in some people's opinion. That's probably their opinion. That's probably how they think they can get away with it, no problem. Is because, oh, Xbox Live is already this much money, why can't PlayStation Plus be the same? The thing about this price increase is gaming products historically have very, very elastic demand. So basically, like, if all of a sudden Sony decided that every PlayStation game has to charge $70, it seems like gamers are very, very resistant to that change. So if Sony decided to charge $70 for that game, my assumption is that the sales would plummet of those games that they decide to increase the price of, because, as I said, I think market demand for most video game related products is very elastic, and it tends to kind of increase and decrease with the price. That being said, the thing about PlayStation Plus is it's not like you really have an option, right? If you want to play online, you got to pay for PlayStation Plus. It's $60 or $70 in Canada now. You got to fucking do that, and it is what it is, I guess you could say. But it doesn't mean that you, the consumer, should not fucking tell them about it. It doesn't mean that you should not complain. However, remember when I said I draw the line at bitching? The complaints I see online, they are 90% bitching, 99% bitching probably. People just say, oh, you can't increase the price. Dude, you realize that the price of shit increases over time, right? It's not as cut and dry. It's not like it's free to maintain the fucking network. I mean, it was back in the day, like before the PlayStation 4 came out, I was like, why the fuck do you gotta pay for online? But I know it costs money to maintain that service, and Sony was in the shitter for most of the PlayStation 3's life cycle in their games division in terms of a profit, right? They were fucking in the red big time. The complaints are largely bullshit. The price of things increases. It happens over time. But I think a very good thing is we should fight the increase. We should push for better content, push for better quality, push for all that shit. Like, okay, don't just hit the status quo and equalize your price with Xbox just because, right? Sony's going to increase their price anyway, so we as the consumer need to kind of like hey, we want more value. We know you're going to increase your price, but we want more value for it. We want you to show us what you got and prove that you deserve our money, right? But don't go fucking crying and bitching like, oh, prices increased, man. It happens. It happens. It fucking happens. So, historically, let's talk about a little bit about PlayStation Plus versus Xbox Live, or, you know, PlayStation Network, Games of Gold. Let's put them up against each other. PlayStation Plus offers a higher value. Let's just say that in dollar value. In fact, in 2014, it was nearly over double the value that Games with Gold offered, which is awesome. But then you think about the fact that they are distributing for 3 consoles, while Microsoft is distributing for $2. That was 2014. This year is 2016. Microsoft, I don't have stats for this year because the year's not over, but Microsoft has definitely upped their game in terms of AAA first party titles and putting out good games. This year, the general consensus that I see from most people is that Microsoft has been releasing better games for Games with Gold than Sony has for PlayStation Plus, and that's all well and good because Sony was cheaper, but now they're the same. So Sony, I want you to show me what you got. Give me something fucking a little better, right? You can't say like you still buy our online service and stick with PlayStation instead of Xbox just because. But no, I want more value, Sony. Give us more value. That's what you gotta do. That's what I'm pushing for. Not bitching. I'm saying push for more value. Logical manner. The average review scores of what Microsoft has released this year for Games with Gold is higher than the average review scores that Sony has released for PlayStation Plus. That's one of my problems, is that now that you're equally priced, Sony, you got to step your fucking game up. Number two, Canadians get fucking shafted. We get a price increase, and we're not going to get a price decrease when the Canadian dollar equals out or gets better. It's just not going to fucking happen. It's just Sony taking advantage of the fucking marketing conditions. That pisses fair, but it still pisses me off. It doesn't make me happy. A third point to make is, obviously, I said things go up in price. It happens. It fucking happens. Don't be a goddamn baby. Just push for better content. My final thoughts is, I really can't get too upset over the fact that this is going up by $10 a year. That's, what, 75 cents a month? It's nothing in the grand scheme of things. And people will say, oh, well, that's what they're hoping we're hoping that you don't care because, it's a little bit, but it adds up. Yeah, well, maybe, but again, the price of things go up and it happens. So I have a really hard time getting upset over $10 a month when there's a lot of other bullshit in the gaming industry that needs to get called out. If you watch my other rants, there's a lot of other bullshit, and I have a lot more fucking ammo. You're going to see it later on. Why did I even waste my time with this topic? It's not even that great of a rant. I gotta say, I really sit on the middle of the fence with this one because I see it from both sides. I see, okay, yeah, there's a lot of bitching from the fans. Yeah, the price of things increases. Yeah, I mean, it's just matching up with the price of Games with Gold. But on the other side, it's like, all right, well, Sony's not really adding any value. They're kind of shafting Canada on the price increase. PlayStation Plus is honestly not really, it's kind of like Games with Gold's getting probably better, or at least staying the same in terms of quality of the games. And PlayStation Plus is really kind of like, I don't know, iffy. Some of the games are alright, but like I said, you want like as much value as you can get for your dollar. And if you're looking for bang for your buck right now, I'm not an Xbox guy, but I think Games with Gold probably has the advantage. Another big thing is that Games with Gold also lets you keep your games if you cancel your subscription. PlayStation Plus does not let you do that. The second you cancel your subscription and log on, you're not able to play your PlayStation Plus games anymore. Which, for Sony, is probably a more profitable way to do it because they probably have to pay less on licensing and shit like that for the games for the free downloads and everything. Or maybe they don't, but I would assume they do. So that's another thing in favor of games with Gold. So Sony, you got to give us a little more value. That's the moral of this fucking story. So let's start. Or first of all, people, let's fucking rant. Let's do this right now. So first of all, people who are fucking bitching about the PlayStation price increase, your stupid ass online petitions are not going to do fucking anything, so you can go stick up your ass. Second of all, Sony, better content. You got to match up. Like, if you're going to match price, you got to match fucking quality, and you're not doing that right now. September game releases for PlayStation Plus have already been out, and they're not really that impressive. Come on, once the price increase goes in for October, give us some shit we actually want, okay? Like, give us Metal Gear Solid 5, that'd be cool. You're not going to do that because you're fucking douches. Third of all, you increase the price for fucking Canada. Like, really? I mean, whatever. Who cares about exchange rates? Like, I mean, come on. Yeah, like our fucking Justin Trudeau's the man. Like me, he's pretty cool. But fucking Barack Obama, I guess he's alright too. But fuck you, Sony. Like, Canada doesn't fucking deserve to pay the same price. I mean, maybe, but again, you're just taking advantage of bullshit, which is not what I don't like that people take advantage of bullshit. And third of all, it's just inevitability. This rant just reeks of fucking like overall like it's just that it's just gonna happen. You can't fucking stop it. It's progress. Progress is inflation. Progress is the dollar decreases in value. Things fucking happen. And there's more important fish to fry. There's bigger fish to fry. We're gonna fuck them up. We're gonna rant about the more important things. So that's the end of the rant. Make sure to like our channel, Crash Love Gaming. Make sure to subscribe to us on Twitter, here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Make sure to subscribe to Stone Mountain 64 on YouTube. That fucking son of a bitch, he's gonna collab with me as soon as I get some. Does he even play on PlayStation 4? I don't know. But look, Stone, just fucking listen. I mean, dude, you're a son of a bitch. Anyway, make sure you follow me on Twitch, even though I don't even fucking hardly stream anymore. But I'm at Jonny_Reps, and follow me on Instagram at Jonny_Rep REP. That was Jonny Rants for this week, and my outro shall to be playing at this point. No, actually, hold on a second. That's a really bad one. My outro. Play my fucking outro, you son of a bitch. Ow, my tooth. Fuck. Capcom, you can go fuck yourself, and you come out with a fucking Resident Evil game that actually is fucking like the series. Alright, listen, it doesn't have to be exactly like I want it to be. It doesn't have to be exactly how any of the fans want it to be, but it has to be a Resident Evil